Introducing, in the red corner, fighting out of Magnolia, North Carolina, weighing in at 233 pounds, with a professional record of 19 wins, 5 defeats, with 14 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WBA heavyweight champion of the world, James Bone Crusher Smith. And in the blue corner, from Catskill, New York, weighing 219 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career with 28 wins, no defeats, 26 KOs. He is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
This fight has already gone longer than some people expected.
Harold, how do you see it so far? First round. Tyson right on Smith's chest. Strong left jab by Tyson.
All right, don't push your hold.
The first right hand by Smith, nowhere near its mark.
It's also a straight right hand, and Smith will often come from right to left. Like that. Tyson unloaded. Counter-punching right hand.
Look for Tyson to try to come straight up the middle with an uppercut.
Three-punch combination, 2 of them landed heavily.
For being a good defensive fighter.
Smith is being very patient, actually. Alongside it, very similar to that of Tyrell Biggs. Holding Mike Tyson.
What has got into Mike Tyson?
In the corner.
Tyson has made Smith look very, very awkward. Just a big lunging fellow now against the speed. And often just becomes defensive. Smith has done a lot of that. He's having a hard time getting all the way up to his head. He has to bring down his guard.
And he usually is a devastating body puncher. He seems to be fighting a more emotional fight than I've seen him fight. continues here.
In the corner. There we go.
And you heard Bone Crusher Smith say, let me just get myself together here. Now we'll see if he can.
To duck them very easily.
There is another big right hand by Tyson. That's the first one that really backed Smith up.
Hard punches in the hopes of connecting and making something happen.
Get back. In the corner. Here we go.
Well, you saw those punch stat numbers. Bone Crusher Smith has landed 16 punches in this fight. 3 a round is not going to get it done. And a man in a black trunks is the reason for it. Exchange there, one punch on both parts. Bone Crusher just kind of taunting Mike Tyson, and I'm not sure why.
Tyson doesn't want to get on his chest and be held, so he's staying outside now, but with his short arms, he can't punch from outside.
I don't know, it might just be frustration on the part of Bone Crusher Smith. He hasn't been able to hit him the conventional way. The most punishment inflicted in this fight so far by Mills Lane. You heard Bone Crusher Smith yell at him, say, "You're scratching me when you break us." There's the left hand.
disdain, as if to say, are you kidding me? You think that's a punch? Smith landed 2 decent left hands.
And he took one right there.
Emil Griffith instructed Smith to try to throw some uppercuts as Tyson comes in on him.
Get off that neck. Come on, go on.
Set to punch.
Cuts in this fight.
Relatively, it makes Tyrell Biggs' performance look a little better, though. Second time.
Mills Lane is trying to get them to fight.
You're winning easy. Keep it up. You look good. There we go.
Well, Kevin Rooney with a great understatement. You're winning easy. Tyson's actually winning easier than easy.
The only way he could win easier is on a forfeit.
There was a combination by Tyson. I think Smith seems to have reached the bottom of the tank here. That uppercut by Smith was just a little short.
Concentration in a way. He's winning so easily that he doesn't want to make a very bad mistake and just get nailed.
Bruno is not Mike Tyson.
All right, get one step, one step. Locked in. Everyone, step back. Here we go.
There was a right hand. Big right hand.
Tyson has been headhunting throughout this fight, and I don't recall him getting any instructions from him. I don't think we're going to have to add some footage from this fight to that show.
No, I don't think so.
It takes 2 to fight.
That Bone Crusher Smith has only been down once in his career, and that was in his first fight.
Trying his best. Best just isn't good enough.
rocks. Shot by Mike Tyson, one of the few he's thrown.
He killed the body first, and the head will go. It would be 35-0, a baseball game 15-0, and yet it's dissatisfying because prize fighting is drama and theater. And when you have a great athlete and you want to see him perform and tested, and he's not performing and he's not being tested. Joe Louis wasn't as good as Dempsey, and Ali wasn't as good as Lewis.
Speaking of theater, another minute and 15 to go in this one. Assuming we've kept you awake.
Tyson is trying everything he can to try to get in one good punch. They are being booed, and I imagine even Tyson is the target of some of them, but Smith should be the target. The best punch of the fight. We thought we would see that in the first 10 seconds, not in the last 10 seconds.
And it is over.
It was too late, it was too little for Bone Crusher Smith. Where was that an hour ago?
And I'm sure that's exactly what Bone Crusher Smith is going to be asking himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the decision of the judges. Judge Lou Tabbitt scores 120-106. Judge Jojo Guerra scores 119-107. And Judge Dalby Shirley scores 119-107. For the new WBA WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Whether these boxers really hear any of those words, they've got other things on their mind. And there he is, the main man then in the fight game today, Mike Tyson. And Pinkman Thomas has a pole of a left-hand punch, and he's going to need it. It's supposed to be a solid jab, a sort of prerequisite to throw a slugger off his stride, but can he stop this bull from coming in, who's still burning for not looking good in his last fight with James Bone Crusher Smith. And he's opening up at the start now, Mike Tyson. He does love those one-rounders. Thomas won't be found wanting when it comes to a bit of gameness. He's proved that in the past. He's only had one really poor fight when he lost his championship to Trevor Berbick. Very troubled, he said about that. And seemed to genuinely fancy his chance against Tyson, but that didn't sway the odds makers at 6-1 on Tyson. And what a start by this incredible young champion, the youngest in history. He really must have worked out in the dressing room now. This left hook there, he switches that well. It doesn't look as though that left-hand jab that corner man Angelo Dundee has been telling Thomas to use is going to be much use to him. Now this is the Tyson we really know, isn't it? Trying to wipe out that memory of the bone crusher Smith waltz, and he's really laying it to Thomas at the start. The crowd loving it, Thomas hating it. 15 stone, 8 3/4 pounds of absolute mind, muscle, menace there, Tyson. Who's going to stop him midway through the first? Jim, what a fighter, Tyson.
Tremendous power he has, Reg. He doesn't pay anybody any respect whatsoever. He just comes straight through, pays no attention to what they're doing, and then nothing that Thomas has shown so far is going to discourage him. Tyson's last two opponents are simply throws on the night with no belief in themselves. A lot depends on how much belief Thomas has tonight. But whatever they come in with, I think Tyson's putting a dent on that already.
Well, he's not going to get tangled up at close quarters in this fight, Tyson, as he did with Smith. He's going to learn to break the spider's web and not get entangled in it, and he's really unloading some terrific punches. And he'll do well to get over this round now, Pinkland Thomas. Well, you can talk a good fight, but when you get in with this fellow, you can throw all that out. As we get the countdown for the end of the first, can he hang in there for a while? As I said, he's got plenty of guts, Pinkland Thomas. He's standing up well, considering he's taken the full force of those punches. Well, a man, remember, who's 2 stone heavier than the great Rocky Marciano. 2 stone and over a stone heavier than Joe Frazier was. And he's in there, Padilla. He's making sure there's no after-bell punches this time. Doesn't want the world and his brother to hear. So the master of ceremonies announced to the audience there that the glove had torn and had to be replaced. And it's always good to know they've got the spare gloves on hand. Into the 6th. Well, Tyson tasted a bit of leather with the glove on the left hand. I wonder what the new one's going to do. Thomas has been saying that using the solid left lead like that is a sort of key to the door, and that opens everything up for him, but he just hasn't been able to hold this fellow off enough. And all sorts of advice now coming from outside the ring, and I suspect from a young lady, an actress, Robin Gibbons, who stars in Head of the Class, who's actually dating Tyson at the moment. See, now the crowd are booing there, Jim, a bit unfairly, because they're fighting inside, and that proved it. And then they immediately switched to cheers there.
Yeah, well, just as I said, by Tyson's own standards, this is kind of calm stuff. They expect to see the dynamite all the time.
Oh, he got the job done there. I think he must have heard you there, Jim. What a peach of a left hook that was. And he's going to do it in the 6th because he's only midway through. And this is the way he finishes him off now. The master of the finishing stuff. What a fighter. Absolute ferocious. And what a game man. He took every punch in the book there, Pinkland Thomas. He is not going to make this in the 6th round. And your heart goes out with him. The embarrassment of him being knocked out like that with all the heart in the world. He can't control the legs. But what a tremendous finish there by the Iron Man himself. He's following the loser over to the corner. Once the bell's gone and it's all over, he's the most compassionate guy in the world. Great supporter of kids' charities here. But I tell you, he really is some guy in the ring. What a finish, Jim.
It has to be, without doubt, the best finisher in the game today. One good solid punch got through, shook Thomas up a little bit, and then over they came. Every punch was meant to nail him to the floor, and eventually over he went. A tremendous finish from Tyson.
There's manager Jim Jacobs there. just whispering in his ear, you can make a few more million ton. Well done. It's a very close-knit corner there, and there's 2 doctors of the Nevada State Commission working there in Pinklon Thomas's corner. Well, what a fighter, and I emphasise yet again, Jim, 20 years old, and here's the finish.
See, once he gets the opponent in trouble, every punch that comes over is a finisher. It's a cracking uppercut, and set to come in with the rest.
And we look at another angle. I mean, his head almost departs the shoulders there, Jim, doesn't it? He's just got no chance. And what a brave guy. He took some really hard punches before he went down. Look at that, absolute on the button. And you knew he went down there, his head flopped like Wurzel gummies there, and he couldn't get up. Jim?
Yeah, every single punch from all angles, and he gets full power into everyone. That was a signal, the punch that came up the way, and then overcome the left hook, and that was all over for the night.
And once again there, this overhead shot now, you can see the real ferocity of this man in action.
In the blue corner, fighting out of Houston, Texas, weighing 221 pounds, with a professional record of 34 wins, no defeats, 29 KOs. He is the IBF heavyweight champion of the world, Tony TNT Tucker. And in the red corner, from Catskills, New York, he too weighs 221 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 30 wins, no defeats, with 27 KOs. He is the WBA and WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
See what kind of tactic Tucker takes.
I was expecting Mike Tyson to jump right on Tony Tucker. Tucker, I had figured that he should at least tie his man up, try to frustrate Mike Tyson.
But is he strong enough to do that?
Well,
that was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been the best shot that Mike Tyson has ever taken right there.
did you notice that uppercut blocked Mike Tyson? Technically speaking, no one gave Tucker a chance. But there are miracles here. Always felt that he was susceptible to take jabs, but I think what Tucker saw in Tyson was the uppercut. He was susceptible to
stopped by a punch. And another right hand by Tucker. There was a left hand by James Broad. Against Douglas, he fought a little bit better. Again, a right hand, but he took a right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson. There's a great left hand at the bell by Tyson.
Is Michael Spink sitting in the last row of the balcony here at this place? We'll show you a picture of him later on. He's using his height, his reach.
Good body shot by Tyson. That's exactly what Kevin Rooney was telling him to do in the corner. Tyson, but it did not appear to hurt Tucker. This is the third round. A lot of people did not think it would go this far.
Tyson coming in with his head.
Very take charge as a referee. No nonsense guy. Tucker with another left hook to the head of Mike Tyson. There was a good right hand again Tyson on the way in.
He's finished with the left hook, Barry. Coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a...
There was a good left hand, and that staggered Tony Tucker.
Agree at all, because Tony's been tying his man up.
There was a good right hand by Tucker again.
But they're uppercuts, Barry. You notice they're uppercuts. Again, he's tying his man up. Frustration should show the face of Mike Tyson.
Our unofficial official judge, Harold Letterman, is not with us tonight. He will be back with us in future fights.
We start the 4th round.
You see, this is what Tyson wanted. He wanted Tucker to stand there and exchange punch for punch. In this case, normally, Tyson comes out on top.
Get him up, Tucker, come on.
Not Tucker can withstand this type of pressure.
Get him up, Mike, come on.
There's a right hand again by Tyson, but Tucker appears unhurt again. Definitely has his legs back under him after being hurt earlier in this round. Another good shot. And Tyson with another left hand.
He affecting Mike's punches because he's not able to get his punches in there. But every time that Tucker stands still, you notice a big left hook land from Mike Tyson. Good hand speed by Tony Tucker. I just don't like when he stands there and exchange punches.
Tyson got the better of that exchange.
A lead-off right in front of Tony Tucker. And that's why Tony's able to get those punches off. He should give him a little more head movement. Left, right, left, right. Be less of a target.
By Tyson. There was a right hand by Tyson. Left missed, right was right there.
You get the feeling from Tucker's corner, Ray, that they think this fight is winnable.
Right hand by Tyson.
Tucker's corner want him not to tie his man up, which I think is a good move because it doesn't allow Tyson to punch. But instead, they wanted to push Tyson off and go at him, which I think would be a costly mistake. Mike Tyson's perpetual motion is always coming, so you have to break his rhythm, either with a jab or to tie him up and break that rhythm.
I haven't seen anybody be able to push him off. It looks right now like he's in it for the long haul here. And he took another right hand, got cute, and paid the price.
I think he's watched my fight before.
Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as yours.
Many punches as he did earlier. That little bit of insolence he had at the start of the fight to establish himself.
with Tyson, which brings the crowd alive.
Well, when you do that, and I know from experience because I invented it, you got to be very careful because you're so vulnerable for a counter punch.
Here we go.
Hand and anger.
That right hand seemed to hurt Tucker. His knees seemed to buckle just for a second.
Right hand up on the top of the head.
When guys are in tremendous shape, it's very tough to see what, to tell whether or not they're hurt or not.
That was a right hand by Tucker, so.
Oh, one step back. Come on, and let him go, Tom. Let him go, Mike. One step back. Here we go. Time.
The question for an athlete like Mike Tyson isn't whether he's going to win, but how he wins. It's like a Sebastian Coe, not whether he's going to win the mile race, but what his time is. So what we're going to watch from now on is really, can he break down Tucker? Can he get him hurt? Can he stop him? Can he end in style?
You can hear Kevin Rooney yelling in the background. Get on him, he said. Wanted Tyson to move his head. That's something Ray, you pointed out about 5 rounds ago.
Yes, you have to move that head in order to get inside and not be susceptible to the uppercuts.
There's a right hand by Tucker that backed Tyson off.
Get him up, both of you. Come on.
Tyson getting off quicker with his jab now.
It's a good, short, strong, fast left jab of Mike Tyson.
You pretty much agree with that judgment of Larry Merchant, right?
I think it's a little closer than Tony Tucker's right hand now is dropping, and that is asking for Mike Tyson's left hook. Get close. Now come.
There it was.
That's what you have to do. That's what he has to do, rather. This jab will get him closer to the taller man, Tucker, and then he can throw his punches. Once again, bro, you see what's happening here. Then he gets in. Now he's starting to cut the ring off. Now he's not following Tucker. Now he's inside again. The jab, once again, is effective.
Tyson was a little short with both that right and the left.
Tucker needs to do something dramatic. Will he try?
I mean, he's fighting his fight. He's doing his thing. He doesn't care what people say on the books.
Mike Tyson is 1 round away from becoming the unified heavyweight champion at the age of 21.
But interestingly,
this obviously won't be a dramatic victory.
Tony Tucker won the title against Buster Douglas. I felt that he needed more experience to deal with Mike Tyson, that he wasn't strong enough, nor had the experience to deal with Mike Tyson. I said, it'll probably be a blowout.
seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks he's winning. There was a big left hand. Tyson finishing with a flourish. And so is Tucker. It's over.
Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk and walked the walk.
Here is the decision of the judges. We have a unanimous decision. Judge Phil Newman scores 119-111. Judge Julio Roldan scores 118-113. And Judge Bill Graham scores 116-112 for the winner by unanimous decision and undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Remember, he's only 21 years old. He's been frustrated in 2 out of his last 3 contests. So I think in the gymnasium, he must be thinking about this. He must be working on technique. His technique still needs a little bit to be desired.
Whipped up then, and this is the point where I think Tyson looks at his man and says, your face or mine. No problems anyway. They're running for the first bell. They don't get paid for overtime in this game. So it's very much the payback fight for Tyson. He boxed 2 rounds once in the amateurs, really in trials with Tyrone Biggs when Biggs went on to the Olympic team, and Mike Tyson failed to make it. So now, is it going to be a traditional explosive start? 16 wins in the first round for Mike Tyson. But Biggs is the man with the game plan of the movement, and he certainly has that. He's a very smart boxer, very mobile. 16 stone 4 3/4. He weighed 16.7 against Lorenzo Boyd in Texas in July, which was a total mismatch, so we're not too worried what he weighed there. And Tyson is lightest in his 5 title defenses at 15 stone 6. Still a big boy, isn't he? Whether he's 5'11 or 10'11, it doesn't matter. The punches count. If you're good enough, it doesn't matter if you're small or not. So Marciano and Frazier prove that. So he's got the traditional so-called bad guy right from Southern game, Mike Tyson. Huge body, foul-proof protector around his face and ribs anyway. So I think you've got a little look now at there's a man at ringside, Muhammad Ali, who would say, well, that's the way he's got a boxing collar, but Ali is not predicting Tyson to win. So you wonder, Jim, all those years ago with head guards on in the amateurs when they just messed around for 2 rounds in Olympic trials, whether he's got the confidence enough, Biggs, even from that.
Well, listen, although Tyson hasn't really been throwing too many, I guess he comes in now. But Tyson hasn't really been as wild as we've seen him in some of his previous first rounds.
Well, there's got to be delay here if he doesn't knock Biggs over, because that body-proof protector's already come unbuttoned at the back there, Jim. And you remember we had that with Tony Simpson against Marvin Hagler, which was a big embarrassment. There it is. He's not let it go to the end of the round. You know, in many ways, you've got to judge him on a championship floor, but he's still very much in a
away from them. When he throws away from the first punch, he has nowhere else to go. And when Tyson follows on, he's taking too many punches. He's going to have to try to block some of the punches. As we said earlier, I think it's a lost cause.
He can just afford to have a little bit of a hunter's patience about it. The full distance.
I don't think we give Tyson the full credit for the jab he has. He's all good at it.
No, yes, he opens them up a little bit with that, doesn't he? Jim Matheson, just get a look at that there, you see. He can throw them there and misses with that one. It was hard defeating and trying to wipe the blow away.
But I think even Biggs must be surprised at the strength.
Now, it's got to be long range or nothing now with Biggs. And a good left hook to be turned into an uppercut.
Tyson has dropped the pace. He just seems to be looking for one big left hook now. I think he feels that one clean shot will finish this job.
I think at the time, doing it as he did with David Bay, pull the fight right out of the fire, turn it around. I would have thought that was not possible with some Tyson like that. Walk straight in on that. Oh, there it is again. The right hand came with them.
out of the ring now. That's where Muhammad Ali was sitting right behind him. Jim, have a second look from a different angle.
He opened him up.
with the jab, then come up with the left hook he's been looking for all the way through the contest. Attacking punch. Biggs did very well. I think he was one of